No, Mary McGreal. Well known in Westport.
Ah, sure, now I'm around so long and I'm still not a Covey. I'm over 45 years in Westport.
And where are you from originally?
Bundar Helena.
Oh, you're not too far. You're out the road, yeah. You're nearly a Covey, yeah.
Oh, I don't know how long you'd have to be here to be named a Covey.
You've been involved in a lot of organisations in your time.
Oh yeah, I've been involved in a lot of things in West. But the first thing I ever got involved in really was we set up a residents association up in the Cahernamarth area, better known as the Cottages, back in 1972.
That's a long time ago, yeah.
A long time ago, so I've been involved in something ever since. We opened a playground there in 74 and it was the first playground in Westport, would you believe?
That's the one over the pitch.
Well, it's actually where the McConville Park Community Centre is now. That's exactly where the playground was. And then we developed the pitch and we opened that in 77. And
there was an awful lot of children there at that time, weren't there?
Yeah, all the small kids at the town, that was the area they were in at the time, you know. And it was wonderful to have the facility for them. And at the same time, I got involved in setting up Camogie in Mayo in 77. And
had you played it yourself?
I played it, of course I did, yes. No, and I played and I trained Westport teams from primary school teams right up to what we called our adult teams. But sure, the girls that I played were all secondary school age for the adult team. But most of the team was made up from that area. When I think of people now, I think of Sandra Hyland, who was Sandra Sheridan and Breed Sheridan, and the Foys and the Lord of Mercy and Breed Foy. She was one of the best camogie players I think that ever took a hurl in her hand in the Westport area. She actually was picked for a Connacht team at under 16 level, so that proved the calibre of her. Oh, she was a wonderful player. And in 1980 we won the county senior championship.
Westport did? Westport
did, yeah. And I see Mary Welch out here tonight receiving a reward, and Mary was one of that team.
And does that Mayo team still exist?
A lot of them girls would still be around. Some of them have their families reared at this stage.
Are the new ones in? Is Camogie still played in Mayo?
Camogie's going well in Westport at the minute. Westport is a very strong Camogie underage structure, and they're moving on now that they'll be under 16. They have quite good teams. They've won a Féile competition, and it's wonderful to see it back again. I just stuck with it for up until about 2002, and the club folded, and the girls from Westport, 9 of them that was left, went and joined Castlebar. But unfortunately the Castlebar club didn't last because most of the team was made up from students that was in the GMI team. So anyway, but it's great to see Camogie back again.
Back again.
It's my first love, the hurl.
So you were into other things as well?
Sure.
You're in the co-op?
Yes, I was back in the 70s as well. I ended up on the Connacht Gold Advisory Committee because we were farming, and I'm still there, and I'm secretary for too many years now. But it's wonderful. At the time we set up, we had only the mart. And the farmers that set that up were far-seen farmers at the time because
Who were they? Can you remember any of their names?
The fair was going up the street. At Can, of course, was Paddy McGee and then from Kilmeena, and Paddy Grady from Kilmeena, and there was Edward Walsh from Killawalla, Jack Holland, the Lord of Mercy on him, Tony Reedy's father would have been another one. I've got my thinking hat on right now. I remember most of them.
And had a premises here in...
we had a premises actually. The mart premises was where the new Connacht Gold Arrivo store is now. And when there was an old co-op here in town, Pro Patrick Co-op, which actually was where the Castlecourt is built.
That's where we're standing now, is it?
Yes, that's where we're standing now. Yeah. And when that co-op
doesn't look like it now, does it?
No, you would not know that today.
No.
And when that co-op closed, as a committee of a mart committee, we felt there was a need for a co-op for the farmers to buy their meals and manures and stuff. So we approached Connacht Gold because it was them that owned the mart at the time, and we hired actually a space under what was Hastings' old garage where Centre is today. And that's where we would have started, and we went from there then to developing a store down beside the mart, which would be as known now as the old Connacht Gold store premises. And of course, as things developed and evolved, we felt we needed a bigger store. So we have the new modern store that we have today, which is going very well, and the committee has evolved. Like, fortunately some members have died and new people are on it, but it's a big committee. It ranges from Mulrenny to the far end of Louisburg, and it's out as far as Killawalla. So it's a big area. We have somebody from Glen Island on it,
So you could call it the Clew Bay.
Well, actually, we have renamed it in the last couple of years as the West Mayo Regional Advisory Committee.
And John Mayock was the manager where we stand now.
John Mayock was the manager of the old co-op where we stand today, and he's another man that has done an awful lot for the Westport region. Wonderful historian, of course.
And was he the only manager in town this time, when they had the premises here in town?
I would think.
Were there any other managers besides him?
There probably would have been managers in the factories that we had at the time.
But not in the actual building? Or
in the co-op building, John was the manager, and he had a staff and he had a committee. It was a farmers' co-op, very much a farmers' co-op. One of the men that would have been involved in it would be Paddy Moore from Garrow. Paddy would be very involved in it at the time, and Lord Mercy, Eddie Duffy. Those would be the people I would remember from being involved in it.